Hello there, Sir from 17 once again, introducing you to my Rage Nightmare difficulty video walkthrough. This is the final part of Mission 20, the power plant. So this room here is a really strange one. It's pretty much just a long corridor. There is a bunch of guys all in cover, all popping out and shooting you all the way down it. And it's probably one of the more intensive shootouts you'll find in the game. Once you do it, you'll go into another locker room, and up the stairs is the boss that I mentioned on the last video. But as per usual, don't worry, he's very easy. He's not too bad at all. And you'll notice just then, I'm approximately on 5 hours playtime, and I beat this game in 6 hours, so we are an hour from the end of the game in theory. So if you're not enjoying it, or you're just playing strictly for the achievement, you don't have too much longer to go. But who knows, you might absolutely love the game. You might be doing all the side quests, you might be delving into the mythology of Rage. I couldn't really say. But just use whatever weapons you want to do, whichever ones you're packing. If you've got your rocket launcher, that'll come in handy here. If you're using your sniper rifle solo, the crossbow's probably useful when you start using it at length, but I never really did, so I never really got that much of an affinity with it. Which kind of sucks, but, you know, what can you do? So, I've got a little situation anyhow, changing the topic, because these last few videos have all been off topic, so I hope somebody's enjoying it. 'Cause if you're not, drop a comment and I will try and stay on strategy, but there's only so much you can say about a game like this, because I don't want to be the guy that says, now move out of cover and shoot, then move to this piece of cover. I don't want to do that. That to me is boring. I like to mix it up and make it as interesting as I can, so I'm in a bit of a perplexing situation. As people know, I commentate with a headset, which is why you can hear me breathing, which is why I sound slightly like digitized every so often, and it's why the sound drops off every other bloody syllable. And the quality is good. It's not as good as the Rock Band mic, but I don't get the pops and whistles and all that shit that I got on the Rock Band mic, so it's the best quality I've had so far for practicality reasons and for sound quality. And it's really good. I love the headset. It works a treat. It's good for gaming and all that kind of stuff, but I'm probably going to be looking into getting a better mic so I can have picture perfect quality. I've got a friend who's using a Blue Snowball, and when I watch his videos, his audio makes mine sound like shit, and it makes me want to get it, but I don't know too much about it, and the thing is like 80 quid, so it's not a cheap investment for me at this moment in my life. But when I get it, it's going to enable me to do a lot of things, because I tried doing some balls deep live commentaries the other day, and I tried one with a completely different setup. And what I did is I've looked all over YouTube, all over Google, all over every site I could find to figure out how to do live commentaries with Tritons, because Tritons plug into a mix amp when you buy a certain variety of them, so I didn't know how I would connect the mix amp to my laptop, and it turns out you do it through a USB that would usually plug into your PS3, because these are a headset that works on PC, PS3 and Xbox. So I plugged it into my laptop. I chose it as an audio device and everything. I started recording in Audacity because it's easier than doing it in my editing software when I do live commentaries. And the quality is fucking garbage. It sounds like there's something wrong with the mic. I sound all staticky, I sound really quiet, it sounds horrific. And I'm still uploading the video because the commentary itself I thought was funny, and I thought it was really apt, and I don't want to do it again because I enjoyed doing the one I've recorded. So you're going to see the effect of this way of recording, and it sounds nowhere near as what you're listening to right now. The clarity is just horrific. That was the boss fight, if you were afraid. As you'll notice, he's a piece of piss. He's one of the easiest bosses I've ever seen. It's an absolute fucking joke. The creators of Doom should be ashamed of themselves, but there you go. And the quality it's horrific, and I'll be uploading that soon because it's a balls deep on body count. And if anybody's played Body Count, you'll already know that game is weird and definitely not to my tastes. So it's pretty much just 10 minutes of me shitting on the game in really bad quality audio, so, you know, there you go. But it's completely destroyed my hopes of doing team chat, live commentaries, and any live commentaries in general, because what I have to do to do them in this quality is I plug the Tritons into my laptop, which means I don't get the sound of the TV, which means I can't sound whore, and I can't hear the audio as well. And the other thing that's really gay is I get sound delay. And a lot of people might have heard this before when I was doing the Gears of War 2 one, where I was trying to snipe people, and the shot was a couple seconds after I fired, and it was the most disjointing experience I've ever had in Gears. It was awful, and I really do not want to reenact that. So I'm probably going to have to be purchasing a top tier mic, an all-purpose mic. I'm just going to interject here. These 3 levers, when you press them, will activate 3 different traps on that platform that we crossed earlier. And all you have to do here is use the levers as cover, shoot the guys that turn up, and use the traps, you know, at your own whim to just thin the numbers as quick as you can. It's very simple, it's very easy. We are coming to the end of this section, so if you're not enjoying it, or for whatever reason you just want to get to the next part, you are very close to doing so. So just persevere, don't die, keep remembering to save. That is the biggest enemy of this game, the no checkpoint saving bullshit. But you should be fine. And I was watching an El Presidor commentary last night, a live com that he did. And anyone who's watched El Presidor will know the guy's a beast, and he uses a Blue Snowball mic, so his quality is very good. And he's playing the game at the same time, using the Blue Snowball mic to do the commentary, so I'm hoping that I could do the same with the same microphone. Because I always assumed that the mics that you had on a stand would be really difficult. You'd have to, you know, you'd have to make compromises to use it in a live commentary scenario, but I'm thinking if I've got my Tritons on for sound and I've got the mic, you know, in front of my TV with my TV on mute, that it'll pick up all the sound that I say and it'll work out really, really well. So that's the strategy, that's my plan of attack, and hopefully I'll be getting that pretty soon. But I just thought I'd share that with the people that are interested, because it's like I say, I'm trying to build an empire with this channel. I'm trying to build a platform to people to interact with and to people to get help and to, you know, just have a nice experience with gaming. So always good to share, as I was told. But back into Subway Town anyhow, mission's done. And instead of going back to Redstone, I think you've got to go and talk to Marshall. Yeah, there you go. You've got to go down into the resistance base and talk to Marshall. What I'm going to probably do, I thought I was going to go to the shop, I'm not going to go to the shop. I've realised I don't have to report to Redstone, and I'm going to go all the way back down here to this stupid garage, to this stupid secret bloody doorway, to this stupid secret lift, and just ask yourself how many times you've gone on this lever when you've played this game. If you've played it as much as I have to, you know, beat the game 3 fucking times, you go far too many times up and down that damn lift. I wish you could just skip it. Be careful coming off that lift as well. I've actually got stuck in the graphics on that. Never fun. But this is effectively the end of the mission, guys. The next ones are also pretty interesting. They're as challenging as you make them, though, and if you follow the videos, you'll have no trouble whatsoever. So as always, thanks for watching. If you like what I'm doing, please subscribe. Please watch if you subscribe. If you're not going to watch the videos, you're better off not subscribing, because it just gives me, you know, delusions of grandeur, and nobody wants my ego to get any bigger than it is, because that'll just be a dangerous proportion. So, thanks for watching, and you take care now.